Alright, today we're going to deal with distributive property. Now, what does the word distribute mean? Think about when you go and distribute flyers on cars in a church parking lot. You distribute a flyer to every single car. So when we distribute numbers, we're going to distribute the number outside the parentheses to every single number inside. Let's take example 1. We have 3 outside parentheses and 4 minus 1 inside. So we're going to take our 3 and distribute it inside. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3. Bring down our minus. Now we're going to simplify 12 minus 3. And since we went vertical for the first step, we're going to keep on going down. 12 minus 3 is 9. That is our answer. Let's move on to number 2. We have 3 outside the parentheses again and 7 plus 2 inside. Let's distribute our 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 2 is 6. Bring down our plus. 21 plus 6 equals 27. And that is our answer to number 2. Alright, now we're going to look at example number 3. Example number 3 has a variable in it. So we're going to use our rules for multiplying numbers by variables. Alright, 4 is our number we're going to distribute to the quantity of 5x minus 3. So let's take 4. 4 times 5x is 20x. 4 times 3 is 12. Bring down our minus. And that is our final answer. We cannot go any further. Let's move on to problem number 4. We also have variables in this one, and it's a little bit more complicated. Let's take our first part of the problem. 5 times 6x is 30x. 5 times 3 is 15. Bring down our plus. Now we can't do anything else with this part of the problem, so let's move on to our second part. We're going to distribute our 4 into parentheses. 4 times x is 4x. And remember, we bring down this addition sign in the middle. 4 times 2 is 8. Bring down our plus. Now we need to look and see if we can combine any like terms. We have 30x and 4x. That'll give us 34x. And we have 15 and 8. That'll give us 23. Now we are at the end of our problem. Now we're going to look at problem number 5. Problem number 5 is a bit different because we're going to be distributing a negative 2 inside our parentheses. Now what this means is that it will change the middle sign. So let's go. Negative 2 times x is just negative 2x. We did that. Negative 2 times a positive 4 will give us negative 8. And that is our final answer for problem number 5. Now problem number 6 has 2 parts, like problem number 4 did. So for the first part, we're going to distribute our 3 inside our parentheses. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 7 is 21. Our sign is addition in the middle. Now our second part, we have a negative 2 to distribute inside again. So let's do that. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Now we need to look and see if we can combine any terms. We're going to, first of all, combine our x's. Now we just add the coefficients. We have 3 plus a negative 2x or just 3 minus 2x, which will just give us 1x left over. Now we can combine plus 21 and minus 2. 21 minus 2 is just 19. So we have x plus 19 as our final answer. Let's look at number 7, our last problem. It's a two-part problem again, so we're going to first take our first part. Let's distribute our 5 inside the parentheses. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 3 is 15. Bring down your subtraction sign. Now we have a negative open parentheses x plus 2 close parentheses. What this means is that we're really going to distribute a negative 1 inside our parentheses. I'm going to put it even though you usually don't. So let's take that negative 1 and distribute it inside our parentheses. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x, or just negative x. Negative 1 times a positive 2 is negative 2. Now we're going to simplify by combining our like terms. 5x minus x will give us 4x. Remember, this is an understood 1, so we really have 5x minus 1x. Now let's combine negative 15 and negative 2. A negative plus a negative is still a negative, and 15 plus 2 is 17. And that is our final answer.